Ephesians, the 6th chapter. Let's start right at the beginning. Children, obey your parents and Yahuwah, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, that it may be well with you and you may live long on the earth. And you fathers, do not provoke your children. I'm going to say it again because a lot of the times people don't get this one. And you fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of Yahuwah. With the honor, we have to look at this last part because it talks about children and it talks about fathers, servants, rulers, the whole arm of Yahuwah, greetings and farewell. So now, the word tell you about children and fathers. And we got a world that want to make us where we have no fathers. I'm grateful I had a mother smart enough to recognize that I had a biological father that wasn't being fatherly, and she made sure that she was loved herself. And someone who loved her will love her children to the best of their ability. This morning I rose up early. I mean, it's still dark outside. You see the clock. But I woke up and it was 4:30. My mama was calling. And I was happy to hear from my mama because if you know, this is Thursday. If you know what it was like to see her on Monday, and you know that her calling on Thursday at 4:30 on her own and knowing who she was talking to on the phone was a real blessing. And I was grateful that she spoke to me. But the truth is, she just wanted to get the chance to see my dad. And she's like, hey, if you can, I need to see him, so it's cool to be loved. I have, I'm her son. So I love her because she first loved me. She gave birth to me. But what I recognize as a husband, I'm not my wife's son. I had to choose to love her. And I continue to choose to love her. And I want to honor her, in every way that I can. Not just honor your parents, but honor your spouse, honor your children, because it told you fathers. And you fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath. What will provoke your children to wrath? Oh, I don't know. Something like leaving the house and going out taking care of other children that ain't even yours and not even taking care of your children. It's going out here making new arrangements and you ain't even took care of your old business. It's lying and being deceitful. and not having the receipts for any of the things necessary for your child to advance. I said this week, and I know when I speak, I ain't lying. Every time a man will go out here and pursue new, so he can do something that might not be true to anything the Creator wants for his life. Because he ain't found the wife, he found the concubine. And when you concubine, you're going to be concubining your mind. And definitely, it's going to bring wrath to your children. Not because you are having joy and being in folly alone. No. It's because your children are going to say, honestly, because they will have discretion. And they will be able to easily be able to depict that you picked the trick over the child. And even if it was not a trick, even if it was something that could help you stick to life more abundant, you still got to make sure that you are bringing forth honor and being in right motion with what the Creator wants you to be doing with your children. You're a servant. So be obedient to those who are your rulers according to the flesh, with fear, trembling, and in sincerity of heart as to the Messiah. Servants. We got to serve those that we love. We have to serve those that we care for. We have to serve them with our heart, with our minds, and our spiritual connection to the Most High. Being a servant, knowing that the Creator is the ruler. There ain't no earthly ruler. You can declare a boss if that's your choice. But the inner voice inside you coming from the Most High, give that a try.